Here we go.
The signal's coming from this locker. Hey, is something going on? You're Yagami-sensei from the MRC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just stopping by campus for a bit. Say, do you know whose locker this is? If I remember, that was Misaka San's, but she just transferred from here, right? Yep, they haven't reassigned the locker to anyone yet. Would you guys care if I opened it? I'm actually looking for something. Go ahead, it should be empty anyways. Ooh, is this for a case? Yeah, something like that. Locked. We'll just picklock it, man. I guess I'll have to pick it. Exactly. Nice.
Nice. Perfect.
Found another spy cam. This is a spy cam. I think someone's trying to record through the locker vents. And I'd say it was angled to shoot upwards.
Hey.
Do you guys hang out around here fairly often? Yeah, we hang out here all the time. It's nice and sunny in this spot. The girls' lockers are all close by, so people tend to meet up here between classes. I was afraid of that. Looks like someone's trying to peep up skirts here at the school. I should try and find out if there are any more cameras hidden on campus. Well, I've got my lead now. Thanks for the help. What? Really? I think she was expecting the full details. My bad, guys. Pressed the wrong button.
Not really picking it up. Signal's close. Should be around here.
Where's this bastard cameraman? It's not in the light, no? Under the stairs. Guessing it's under it.
Bingo.
Getting a signal from the MRC room, time to pop in. Walks into the door.
Yagami-san.
Here we go. Should be around here.
I'm getting a signal from the ceiling. I should check it out.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, what are you up to?
Yeah.
Hey, Amasawa. I'm working on something. I found it, but why in the ceiling? Yagami-san, is that a spy camera? What's going on? Yeah, it is. You see, and then obviously he explains it all. Oh, we really do have a voyeur on campus. Every camera was angled to shoot up the girls' skirts, except for the one hidden in the MRC club room. Wait, that would mean the culprit felt it was worth setting up a camera here, but not enough to warrant angling it up skirts, or as it turns out, my skirt in particular. It seems I've dodged the proverbial bullet, but I'm curious, is this because the culprit has some perverse bodily preferences, or perhaps he isn't a fan of my brand of... No, he'd have to already know what they look like. Is this really the time to get lost in deductive reasoning? I better come up with something before Amasawa gets totally lost in there. Why would the voyeur only watch the MRC from the ceiling while all the other cameras were down low? Maybe he's keeping tabs on the MRC. Maybe the culprit's just keeping tabs on the MRC. After all, sniffing out dirty deeds is one of your main activities. Oh, I see. That is a possibility. Amasawa, you have a key to this door, right? Do you always lock up when you leave?
Yes.
Yes, pretty much every time. Apparently the dance club locks their doors too, but our camera still ended up in there. That would mean the culprit has the ability to gain access to multiple rooms on campus somehow. Must be a teacher. If that's true, then how do you do it? With a master key.
Hey.
Seryu's got to have some sort of master key, right? Who has access to that? Well, that would be...
Which means...
Oh, I think I figured it out. Really? Cracked the case already? Possibly.
Well...
So, the only one with access to the master key is the school custodian. Several teachers used to have their own copies, but after some amount of school property went missing, all the keys were collected and destroyed, save one. The copy belongs to the man. He performs various inspections and repairs all over campus in every room. The students and staff at Soryu see him going about his business each day, and all assume it's for necessary work. In other words, the custodian can do as he pleases, by the grace of being essentially invisible while at the school.
I see.
I see. Nice work, Mystery Fiend. That does sound like a plausible theory. I won't say for sure yet, Yagami-san, but I think the custodian is our prime suspect. Alright, I'll see what I can get out of him before I take it any further. Oh, there he is. That's Ogura-san, our custodian. Oh. Oh, hey there. How's it going?
Excuse me.
Ogura-san? How are you today, Amasawa-san? I'm doing well. There's something I wanted to ask you, actually. Oh, are you on the case?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Does this look familiar? Crap.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, did you just say crap? Well... Would you mind if I got your fingerprints? I'll be quick. I may have been found out, but I will not go down for this. I've dedicated my entire life to the art of upskirt photography. I'm not letting my work end here. I'll do whatever it takes to escape. Hear me.
It can't be.
And then you got a student running back and forth in the background. Look at this shit. Look in the background. It's got the student running back and forth. Okay. Agura-san, our nice old custodian. I can't believe it. Stay back, Amasawa. Nishizono asked me to give him something. $150,000 yen. Let's go. Say that.
Hey.
Where'd you get the cameras? I hired this detective to look into my wife. After that job, I got him to sell me these at a good price too. Tell me everything you know about this detective. Not much, we only ever talked online. All he told me was he worked for the illegal detective agency. There it is again, that damn agency. So what happens to me now? We're going to see the chairman and let him decide. I'd say you're lucky if you only end up fired. Let's go a point. Well, I'd say this case is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't addressed the cause yet. I still need to catch that corrupt detective. I've been hearing about him. How dare he sully the title of detective?
Yagami-san.
Please, Yagami-san, catch this no-good fraud as soon as you can. Yep, that's the plan. Why are you staring at a bunch of old TVs? Well, that's the back way. I was gonna say. You still okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Right. So we haven't had the... Let's go back outside, maybe. Keyword updated. Noise. Let's go. Right. Hey, big gold man. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Gold suit man. He's not a gold man, he's a gold suit man. brutal, mate.
Really, guys?
Okay, let's continue. Gold suit man is down. Bar district punks. Let's see what we have for you. Stop blocking them.
What a waste.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. We continue. Detect the time. Let's also put stamina next there.
Here we go.
Is the signal coming from that manhole? What in there? There's a squirrel right here as well. Ah, leave me alone.
Huh?
Whoa, a lady. Why are you stalking me?
What?
Come again? Wait, are you not?
No.
No, I'm a detective named Yagami. A detective. I've been going around town hunting down wiretaps by tracking their signals. Did you know you're giving one off right now? What? I am?
Either way.
Also, you mentioned stalking is something wrong. Yes, this guy's been following me since yesterday. No matter where I run or for how long, he keeps showing up. I figured he wouldn't find me in the sewer.
Huh.
I see. Well, I think you've been bugged. My guess is it's hidden somewhere on you. That's probably why your stalker always finds you. I'm bugged, but where? I've got this detector here, let me find the source. Let me first.
What the? This drawing.
I should find the picture of the number one. Where's number one, squirrel man? Is that it?
Suspicious. Hey, this drawing.
Where would number one be? Man, I don't know. We found everything but this fucking squirrel.
A name, huh?
Offer food. Give you some cheese salmon pate cat food. Why not? Wow, really putting it away there, aren't you? Makes me wonder how that tastes. Oh, looks like I've got a present from a little someone. Mysterious leaf. Thank you very much. Don't want to be getting involved with them. The squirrel number 1 should be somewhere around here. If number 2 and number 3 are around it. There's number 1.
What the? What could this mean?
Right, number 2.
Bingo. It's drawing. I can hear it. There it is. What could this mean?
And then we want to get our drone friend out. The skill secret technique Hazy Throw has been unlocked. Learn how to use it from the skills app in the pause menu. Perfect. Another squirrel. Another one down. This might be useful. Trophy earned receiving signals. Right. So we're now looking to do this detector again.
Here we go.
Do you have anything in your pocket? My pocket. A phone. Just my cell phone. They bugged a phone. There it goes. Your phone appears to be bugged. In fact, I'm certain. I had no idea. Someone would have had to disassemble the phone to get one in it. Can you think of any time where that would have been possible? Now that you mention it, I took it in the other day when the battery started messing up. Are you telling me that man from the repair shop did it? It's quite possible. Damn it, I can't believe this. You know what? Screw this thing. And then she throws it in the water. On a bag of it. You sure that was wise? It's fine, I'll buy another one. Great, just what the water cycle needs. Cell phones. What's he doing? Hikari-chan, I'll follow you to the depths of the ocean or of the sea if I have to. Oh, he jumped right in? Guess he thought you fell in the river. I forgot I can't swim. Off he goes like the rest of the trash in the water. Score a point. So does that mean I'm safe now? Yeah, I suppose so. But if you ever have any trouble like this again, please reach out to me. I can refer you to a great lawyer. Sure. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. Great stuff. Another mission pays off. Love it. Nice. Lightfoot. Become able to quick step 3 times in a row. Press X thrice. Right, that's the next location. And we found a little squirrel on the way here. Or squirrel graffiti. Which I'm happy about. Was that another one there? No. Get these coins, guys, before I beat you up. You know, you want to be Having a knuckle sandwich, mate. Nice counter, buddy. Fair play to you.
Really, guys?
Mate, you're no Negan. I can tell you that for a fact. That's what I think, mate. Ooh. I'm Negan now, mate.
Really, guys?
Okay, so detector time.
The signal's close. Bingo.
I'm getting a signal from the ramen bowl. Looks like someone ordered it to go and left the bowl here for someone at the ramen shop to pick up or to back up. A bug's attached to the bottom. Did someone at the ramen shop plant this? The secret ingredient. Can I help you?
Yep.
Yes, actually. I see. The bowl was bugged. How strange. Whose was this? Our president's. Sounds like he was the target, but why bug ramen? He's so busy that he usually works through lunch. Since he's usually having some sort of meeting while eating, perhaps one of our competitors is spying on him.
I see.
I see. That would certainly get a ramen bowl inside an office without any question being raised. And since they all get picked up later, the evidence is taken away without a fuss. Oh, does that sound... Ooh, does that mean someone at the ramen shop is behind this?
Yep.
Could be there's a corrupt detective in town, and he's behind most of these recent bugging incidents. Maybe he slipped into the shop as a part-timer, or something. I'll keep an eye on the staff for a while, somewhere out of sight. Excellent. Thank you so much for helping with this. Oh, is this our guy? He's not in uniform. He probably isn't going back to work after this. Looks to be mid-30s, height around 180 centimeters. He certainly fits everything I know so far about the detective. Am I finally about to catch the guy? If so, he's probably headed back to wherever he's hiding out. I should tail him.
Be careful here.
Well, we've perfected pretty much everything we can with the tailing. So if we do get spotted, as crap as I am at tailing people, he would not see it coming. See what I mean? All he has to do is look left.
Whoa, is it trash day again? Did I delete that app? Did I lock the door? Shit.
See what I mean? He would have thought something was up in real life by now.
Too close. Too close. What's on the menu today?
Okay, we kind of fucked it a little bit, but a smoke break. Maybe he's not headed for his hideout after all. Doesn't seem like he's going anywhere anytime soon, though. Time to shift into interrogation mode.
Excuse me.
Hi there, you work at the ramen shop, right? I'm a detective named Yagami. Oh, the detective.
Babe,
I've been waiting for you. Hello.
do you know where my old phone's?
Isn't it on the side, no? Why? Try ringing it. No. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, the detective, I've been waiting for you. Good to finally meet you. So can I get that 100,000 now?
Hmm?
You've been waiting? I think he's mistaking me for the corrupt detective. Guess they were planning to meet up here. But that means this ramen slinger's not my guy. Maybe an accomplice or a hired hand. He said it was good to finally meet me though. He must not know what the detective looks like either. Hello? Now's no good. Payment will come later. What? What? Then who are you? Damn, this went sideways. Sounds like that detective knows what's going on. Is he watching us right now? Whoa, the hell? So that's how long this... So that's how low this detective will go, huh?
Hey.
Well, I've finally done it, guys. I have took my hat off this stream, but it's only because I am roasting again. Did you find it?
No.
It'll be there somewhere. It's either down the side of the bed or somewhere else. Be down the side of the bed or... Because last time I remember it was on the top, on the side there. Do you know what I mean? Unless you've took it somewhere. You're telling me you haven't met up with him. You better not lie to me. I won't. I swear I don't know the guy. All the jobs I get are through email. The corrupt detective is pretty damn careful covering his tracks. And I was so close this time, barely a step away from seeing him in person. Guess I just have to get back to the signal hunt. You've unlocked a new skill. Secret technique, hazy throw. What's up? Because you keep banging into me.
Because I'm using it to see what the comments and stuff are on TikTok, but I don't know where it's gone.
Did you not take it with you somewhere?
No.
Be in here then somewhere. Right, I'm getting back to my game, yeah? Right, secret technique, hazy throw, take no damage when performing a throwing skill. You'll still take damage at the start and end of a throw, so make sure to time it right. Effect activates when throwing. Awesome. Nice. I'm done with this topic, no reason to look it up. Interesting. Okay, let me just check something then, guys. If what task did we just do? What was it called? Dastardly Detective, the secret ingredient. Okay, let's see the two below it, because we're going to smash out these side missions, because I know we're nearing the end. I wouldn't say we're at the end yet, but we are nearing the end of the game, I think, and we want to smash these out. From the pit of despair. Complete the Dastardly Detective from the Pit of Despair side case, and then use the fleeing overnight keywords in the Buzz Researcher app at night. Okay, we can't do it just yet, guys, because it's not night time. So we can't do these two side quests just yet. So squirrels just want to have fun. What's the one underneath? So again, we need to find all the squirrels to do that. Or the squirrel, not the actual squirrels, it's squirrel graffiti. My first errand, check the request board at Yokohama 99 after reaching chapter 12. Okay. So we can't do that until chapter 12. What about this one? Strengthen Chak's relationship with Haruko during the girls' bar school story. Okay, so that's another. So these are two school stories. Another school story. Alright, okay, so we know one is we do it after chapter 12, and the other one, so not, let me restart. So the Yokohama board, the reason we're not able to do them yet is we have to pass chapter 12 to do one of them, and then we have to do 41 side missions or side cases to do the other one. So we now know what that's all about. We can't do these two until, well, we need to wait at night time to do these side missions, or I need to wait for this one at least. We need to get all the squirrel graffiti for this one, and then these ones entail school stories, so I need to do and catch up a lot on school stories. So that's what we'll focus on along with the main quest after these two missions. So we're going to read them out. So the wandering bug, we didn't have any people in that one. I picked up a bug signal from a woman heading into town. Apparently she works at a cabaret club and the store manager gave her the bugged bag. Did he really intentionally bug her? The manager was worried about losing his most... Sorry guys, I have got... Well, I wouldn't say it's almost like I've got acid, not indigestion. The manager was worried about losing his most popular girl to another club, so he bugged her bag. He wanted to keep her tabs on her being headhunted, apparently. It seems that the evil detective was indeed responsible for the bug, but since they only interacted online, the manager only saw the detective's dog avatar. Okay. Don't know why it's not counting the people in these ones, but okay. I detected about a bug coming from the UFO catcher. Does this mean there's a bugged stuffed animal in there? I should try to get my hands on it. An arcade staffer bugged a stuffed animal that a certain high school girl had been trying to win in order to stalk her. He said he was approached in person by a man in his 30s, 180 centimeters in height, who called himself a detective. He obscured his face with a mask, sunglasses and a hat. Could he be part of the illegal detective agency I've been hearing about? Right, before the torch burns out. Someone's apparently using a drone to spy into a hotel. Let's track the signal it's giving off to find the peeper. The peeper turned out to be a rather energetic old man. Apparently all it took was an energy drink. The old man had purchased the drone from the corrupt detective who's been plaguing the town. But damn, I never had an energy drink give me that reaction before. I have when I used to work. Give you a little story. I used to work in a basically a factory, and because of the hour pattern that I was getting up, and it was quite early in the morning, you're talking like you had to be up at 3:30 in the morning and be there for like 4:30, and let's just say I was a night person, so I would be hardly getting any sleep, and the only thing that would kind of keep me focused and make me stay awake all day through the work was the energy drinks. But they're not good for you. Don't take them, guys, unless, you know, take one or two, but there's a lot of bad side effects to them. I picked up a bug signal coming from a wallet I found. I wonder who'd bug a wallet and why. Apparently the illegal detective agency was hired to investigate a client's husband, as he was potentially having an affair. The detective apparently got the evidence he needed, but instead of reporting it to the client, he used it to blackmail the husband. Betraying your own client like that's one of the worst things a detective can do. Serio high in danger. I picked up a signal coming from Serio. Don't tell me the corrupt detective supplies bugs for here too. The school janitor had set up multiple spy cameras around campus. Apparently he got them for cheap from the illegal detective agency who he'd previously hired to investigate his wife. It's in the chairman's hands now. I hope he reports the guy to the police. From the pit of despair. Found a woman in a sewer manhole. She's apparently fleeing a stalker who manages to catch up to her no matter where she runs. The poor lady must be awfully desperate to have tried hiding in there. The stalker must have bugged her phone when she took it in for repairs. The moment she threw her phone in the river, her stalker jumped right in after it and drifted off. I wonder what happened to that guy, because He did say he couldn't swim. And then we have the secret ingredient. I picked up a bug signal from an empty ramen bowl. The president of a certain company is a huge ramen lover and apparently runs his mouth about confidential matters during lunch meetings. That means he was likely being spied on by a competitor. I thought I might have gotten my hands on the corrupt detective, but the guy was just a middleman. I spooked off the actual target though, so I had a feeling he was nearby. And again, we have to wait for the other ones. Okay. So let's listen to this little interaction. Right, have I done everything that I can do? Might as well do the main mission then. Tokyo District Courthouse. Did you find the phone?
No.
I don't know how you've lost that phone, man. Is it not down the side, no?
I look everywhere.
Even the side of the bed?
Look. I look down that side. Just because I had 2 comments on it, I can't see what they said.
One second, guys. I'll help you look in a bit. Yeah.
Are you using yours then?
Oh, what?
Are you using yours?
Yeah. Why don't you ring it?
Because I'm using
Just ring it. Why?
Because I'm using my phone to basically like screen mirror it onto TikTok.
Well, you can use mine. I'm not actually using it at the minute, no. But I'll need it back, obviously.
Coming off it, like,
No, I'm just saying in case you take ages with it. Yeah. Right, ring your phone. We'll wait for that, guys, and then we will carry on. What?
carry on.
Just ring it. Just ring your phone, man. Takes like 5 seconds. Come on. Right, pass my phone back then, because I need it. Speed up this guy while we wait. You done it now. Have you found it?
I just want to see the comments then.
Well, you need to find it though for later, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'll bring it properly on my phone in a bit.
Right, okay. What if it dies though?
The guy's not on with
What do you mean?
it. Well, you know what
It could die, you know what I mean? Right, anyway. I'm going back to my game. Of course you have to pick us up at that time. Right. Well, that's what happens, mate. Goodbye. I'm not being funny, right? But he's going at like 5 miles per hour at most. You're not going to be knocked over that hard with a fucking car at that speed, mate. Love it.
So what you're saying is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi. We've already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
Sadai or Sado
To
Takano.
establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring the Mikoshiba murder to light. The groping itself was staged. It was all part of their script, right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ehara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found. But we have to admit, we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you, prosecutor.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
I'll tell you this, there's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
Genda-sensei was worried about Saori-san's character, but I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in the day. I guess Saori-san picked up some of that attorney spirit from Genda himself.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ehara's objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness in the law.
You've got a real attitude.
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
Hey, this is the same guy that went to see the
defendant's innocence.
same guy that went to see the health Ryoko. What was her name, man? She killed her killer because he's in a coma, basically. I think her name's Ryuki or something like that. I'm not very good with names, so unless it's the main characters, then I do apologise. But anyway, that was the same guy that went to go and visit her while her son, before she had that conversation with Yagami-san. With Yagami-san and Segura in the taxi.
By establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest here. He's not here to participate, don't worry.
Police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bando.
And your title?
Think of me as a kind of police coordinator. But don't let me interrupt the proceedings. Forget I'm even here. Please, continue.
Hidemi Bando.
So much for this meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's appeal. It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin. You can't just casually introduce that into court.
Indeed.
Furthermore, if Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap.
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do you drop the appeal and call it a day? We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With that in mind, I believe Ehara's conviction should be upheld and enforced. Would the defense care to comment? Did you think any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence, no matter what your objections may be.
What about you?
What do I think about Hara's appeal? How do I answer him?
We will prove Ehara's innocent of sexual battery. We have all the evidence we need.
You mean the murder video? You're no better than the public. You believe everything you read online. Is there any real proof that the video isn't fake? Or are you trying to set a precedent for court sentences to hinge on dubious videos?
True, the prosecution might have a point here, Yagami-san.
What? What?
The murder footage may not have shown Ehara-san assaulting anyone, but that alone doesn't prove him innocent.
Oh, right. Then,
What is this nonsense?
Ehara's guilty verdict was wrong. We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber from the victim's underwear found on Ehara's hand.
That was a trick. It was set up with cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it was a trick. Are you saying Yui Mamiya and Ehara met beforehand? Is there proof of that? Was there perhaps any security footage we didn't see?
No, the station erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ehara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fiber proves nothing. What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
In the security footage that supposedly proved Ehara's guilt, there was a big gap. What was it? Security footage that supposedly proved Ehara's guilt.
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Well, no. But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of times.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots. That's Ehara running, while Mamiya chases after him. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded, but this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw. That's the momentary gap in time where Ehara and his double switch places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places, right in front of her eyes.
Oh, but she knew about the swap all along. They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Takuma-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt. Because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time, but it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right. I take that back. I misspoke.
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal court. If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial. Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at this time.
We can't use the murder footage to flip the guilty verdict. We can't even bring it into court.
Sorry, son. Think you've got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
Bando-san, is it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto? The vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
That was her name.
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
A rather bold question, isn't it?
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up and not be related to Reiko Kusamoto.
Ihara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on her?
Kawana, otherwise known as Yuki Takata, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices. Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is that how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
No doubts about it, he's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies is a disturbance to public order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
Interesting. What's my next move? They're looking for Kuana. What should I do? There's a squirrel right below you, pal.
What could this mean?
This squirrel is taking a bug for a walk. A dog for a walk, more like.
Good boy.
Who's a good boy?
There you are.
Found it.
Good dog. Very good dog.
This might be useful. Indeed. Okay. Are we at night time? We are. Which city are we in? Kamurocho. You want to head to Juncho. Ah, man.
Found it.
Where was it?
Under my leg.
Under your leg.
Yep.
Great.
The whole time, I've even got off the bed, everything.
Yeah.
I've just moved my leg the 100th time, and it's right there, glowing like an arsehole.
Yeah. Are these folks trying to skip town? I wonder what's up. Playing overnight. Okay. So you stressed yourself out all that time to realise it's right next to you. Fantastic. Say again?
About right, that.
Yeah. You love it.
Really, guys?
Dude, stop going over the barriers. Kept fucking walking over it every time I went to kick him. That'll do. That will do. Great timing. Oh, they really are trying to get out of here. Can I help you?
Excuse me.
Evening. I just had to ask, what are you guys doing? Well, we're running away. Ah, thought so. Taro, come on, what if this guy knows you know who?
No.
Please don't worry, I'm no friend to shady types. I'm a detective, Takayuki Yagami. Oh, thank God.
By the way,
So you said you're running away? Is this a money thing? Yeah, I'm in deep with the Yakuza. They just won't quit. We came all the way from Chiba, but collectors show up no matter where we hide. It's like they've got some kind of crystal ball or something. He's not exaggerating. Even when we find hideouts where nobody should be able to locate us, they show up within the day and then we're right back to where we were. This is starting to smell fishy. Wonder what the trick is. Not again. I told you we're bringing too much stuff. We're better off just taking the clothes on our backs and getting out of here. Oh, could you wait a sec before cleaning up? We might be able to figure out the reason those debt collectors can track you so well. Huh? My guess is they're listening in on your every move. They're spying on us. Alright, let's see what these debt collectors are using to track the family's location.
here we go.
A power strip. Looks like they bugged this thing at some point. So did you find anything?
Yep.
Yes, I believe your collectors planted a bug in this power strip. Really?
Huh?
You stupid bastard. You should have minded your own fucking business. You three stay back, alright. Defeat the Yakuza.
Hey,
You guys hired that illegal detective agency to bug these people, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. Describe the guy for me. Facial features. You get a name? He told us he worked for the agency, he said. But he hid his face, so I don't know what he looks like. One other thing, though. He's the one who dropped us off here in that van. What? Damn it, he's too fast. It's still warm. Was this cigarette his? Smells pretty unique too. Looks like it's a brand from overseas. I haven't seen it before. This could be the ticket to tracking him down. Obtained evidence, cigarette butt. Thank you so much for your help, Yagami-san. I'd recommend consulting a lawyer about your loan situation. I know a good firm in Kamurocho that'd be happy to help you. Oh, bless you. I'll never forget this. I was a moment too late this time, but I finally got the lead I needed in this case. You've done another side mission. Hey. So, trophy earned, private eye. Go after the corrupt detective. So we want to bring out our trusted detective dog.
Who's a good boy? Alright, let's go.
If I could get Rampo to track the scent of this cigarette butt, maybe he'd lead me to the corrupt detective. Oh, you got something, boy? Great. Well, take it away, Rampo.
Got something?
As you follow him right now, seems like he's on a trail to something, I think he said. This way?
This way,
okay. Like he knows the way. Seems like he knows the way. Same thing.
Got something? This way, huh?
Fucking dog just disappeared right in front of me. Love it.
Doing great. Got something?
Hey, it's the same van I saw when I ran into the family that was trying to skip town. Is he in here? Criminy, beat it, noisy dog. Oh. Aren't you the prosecutor with the bugged, stuffed animal? Agami, right? What's going on? Are you actually the detective doing these awful things?
Hey.
I'm gonna need to see what's in there. Under whose authority and what proof do you have? I don't have any of that, and it doesn't matter. I'm no cop and this isn't a courtroom. I don't need paperwork to get to the bottom of things. I'm going in there even if I have to use force. Cocky little... I have the right to defend myself. Good luck. And his body's just randomly flying like a fucking crash test dummy. What's your deal now? It's crazy. I'm actually thrilled getting caught like this. An unscrupulous... Oh, I can't say the word. An unscrupulous villain plaguing the city. Getting nabbed by a great detective. It's like a story straight off my bookshelf.
Hey.
Come to think of it, when we first met, you mentioned how you find detectives fascinating. Yeah, but I never expected to be hunted down like this. My story turned out to be a real masterpiece. And what exactly was your motive? Originally I started just for the fun of it. Despite breaking into the world of law, I never saw a case that was nearly as interesting as the one in the books. So I picked up a little side work as a detective, but I still didn't come across any juicy mysteries. So I just decided to make some mysteries of my own. And now, because of that, I got to play a part in a genuine detective story. Phew, we sure had fun, didn't we?
No way.
Wait, you're saying this was all for fun? You sure don't hold back when you're trying to get your kicks, do you? Let me tell you, my heart was absolutely racing. It's a real-life inverted detective novel, you know, where the protagonist's the criminal being hunted by the detective. Then I take it you paid your own secretary to plant the bug in your car to cast off suspicion. Yep, that's exactly right. I'd heard someone had been snooping around for my bugs, so I figured I ought to do something about it. By making myself a victim, I lowered the chance of being suspected, at least initially. The best place to hide a leaf's in the forest, right? I reached out to Masayama-kun through my secret detective account and paid her to bug that stuffed animal. Well, you sure had me going for a while. I sure had a blast while it lasted. Hey, why don't you and I team up?
Huh?
Do what? You know, I go out and whip up a little trouble, you come along and clean up the mess. We split the take. Let's act out our own whole series of mystery novels right here in a Jincho. I'll have to pass. Why can't the real world be like the books?
Yagamishi.
Excellent work, Yagamishi. You truly restored the name of detective in the Jincho. And now it's up to this town's detectives to keep that good name, righteous Tsukumo. Quite right. I have my own efforts to redouble. Yeah, we're not in this for kicks like that fraud was. If our rep takes too much of a hit, we're out of clients. Next thing we know, we're out of business. Okay. And we get to go for a smoking break. Because, you know, might want to get a trophy out of it if we can. Okay, better get going. Okay. Can upgrade our stats. Upgrade our abilities. Ooh. Let's do this. Enhanced reversal, certain death. Allows mortal reversal to be used against any enemy attack. Applies only during EX boost while your health is low. Effect activates at low health and EX boost is active. So we've actually only got We've got 3 left in the ability section. I'm very happy about that. Right, let's head back to... So we're going to read them case files because we've completed them. Saves us a job later on. So we've got no people involved again, but we've got a cigarette butt this time. I came across a family trying to skip town after racking up a huge debt to save some money lenders. I've completely misread that. After racking up a huge debt to some money lenders, they've relocated multiple times to escape debt collectors. However, they keep getting tracked down, no matter where they go. I'm willing to bet they've been bugged in some way. Sure enough, the illegal detective agency helped bug the family. I've had debt collectors trying to hire me to track their clients, but I turn those down. Jobs like that are a grey area at best, and I don't want to get in any legal trouble. The corrupt detective, though, he's a completely different story. I was just one step from catching him too, but I finally got my hands on an important piece of information, or evidence. And then we finally have a person, Matoya Agami, a public prosecutor. He appeared to be the victim of the evil detective, but he actually turned out to be the guy giving detectives a bad name. Apparently he idolized detectives and found his life boring, so he started a side hustle as the evil detective. Rampo really does make an ace partner. I can't imagine a culprit with a scent he couldn't track down. That means today's the day I finally catch the corrupt detective. To my surprise, the evil detective turned out to be the first victim, public prosecutor Matoya Agami. Although Agami became a prosecutor in the hopes of having an interest life like those in his detective books, he quickly grew bored when he learned that was not the case. That's why he started a side hustle as a detective, but that turned out to be a bust for him too. Ultimately, he decided to scatter his own mysteries around town for kicks. He could have made a decent life for himself and other people as a prosecutor. What a dope. I agree. And that was that. So we've got 31 out of 42 side cases completed. Haven't done any school stories as of yet. We've kind of done parts of them, but because these school stories are a lot bigger and a lot more involved than your typical side case, I'm probably going to do it after I finish the main game, to be honest. So that is that. Camarocho, yep. Let's go to Camarocho. Okay, let's go to Gender Law Office. Gender Law Office. Could they be RK? They're practically showing off how much they're watching me. Is this public security's plan to put pressure on me? Can we not fight them?
Really, guys? Come on.
That's what you get for staring at me, buddy. Oh, guys.
Hey, how was Prosecutor talking? I've heard he's still miffed about how I treated him back in the day. I hope Saurukun doesn't have a hard time because of that.
Okay, 1 second, guys. 1 second. So is everything good with your phone, yeah? Yeah. So, by the way things are looking, guys, shit's about to hit the fan, apparently. By the way they were looking at us outside of the Genda Sensei's office, some shit is gonna pop off soon. Just like my fridge. Right.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That man, Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he one of the men behind Arcade?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out what Kawana was.
I see. That reminds me. Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about Arcade.
Hoshino has heard rumours about Arcade, apparently.
Hey, I hope.
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on Arcade?
Yeah, one of the bosses, Akatsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back.
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so we would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret clubs in Kamurocho, and Akutsu manages them. If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus. Personally.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
Our clients come from all walks of life at Kamurocho, cabaret girls included.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody was getting that chance.
Here we go again.
Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Oh, well, that makes sense. But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
But despite the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
I knew that was coming.
Awesome, Saori-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK. Super risky. Damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time! I can't help it!
What the hell's gotten into you?
Are there any bars we know for sure that RK owns?
There is. You remember Queen Rouge, the place Saori-san snuck into a long time ago? RK recently took over the management there.
Queen Rouge. What about the owner? Still the same guy?
Yep, he's still there. One of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey, totally! I want to go too.
This is no time to be idiots.
Okay, well, Saori-san, you'll need the whole makeover again. I can take point on that.
No need, I'll be fine.
Huh?
Just the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over well with RK. I'll just go with that.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't seen.
Ooh.
Really?
Burn. Uh-oh, am I about to step on a landmine? Should I just leave it up to them?
Okay, I'll leave it to you, Saori-san. Should have just kept my mouth shut.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
That's the spirit. With Saori-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom, too.
All right, should we get on with the mission?
Let's do this.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Did you say something?
No.
Okay. There's still a little more time until the makeup is done. I should get ready to deal with any issues. Okay, so while Saori-san is having a little makeover, so do we go inside? While Saori-san is having a little makeover, it says regarding for issues, but there's no issues, so it's saying to go in. Am I totally ready? I'm ready. All that's left to do is to wait for Saori-san to come out. Every time.
Wow, that is nice.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect. I'm really impressed.
Fine. Well then, shall we head over to Queen Rouge?
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of Akutsu.
I understand. Basically, I just have to aim to be #1 at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Babe,
Then I'm with you all the way, my lady.
Yeah.
sorry.
What?
Sorry.
For what?
My controller died, so it made my TV sound like it exploded.
Ah. Just wondering what that noise was.
It like died at the perfect time and literally sounded like probably an explosion happened behind you.
That's why I said, what was that? I should head out to Queen Rouge. I can do this. I've gone undercover there before. Okay.
Ready, Saori-san?
And we're playing as Saori-san again. Move out my way, bitches. Saori-san's coming through.
This place sometimes, but it's been a while since I've been inside.
The owner remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh, take this before you go. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akutsu, you can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yakami-san.
You bet. Good luck then.
Ah! Oh! Saori-san! It's you! Yeah. Looking at you takes me back to better days. You are a cut above. A sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine! That's a lie. Last time you were here, we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now, we're just a fast and cheap dive bar. With mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong. So we sold the bar. We're under Arcade's management now. Ever since they took over, we're just like every other seedy place. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out, which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the Arcade members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, Arcade treats people well who treat their bottom line. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
My true goal is to find out the location of Arcade's underboss. Akutsu becoming the #1 girl in the bar is just incidental. This isn't about having a good time. I may be dressed up, but I'm still working a job here.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess. Haha! But you have your eye on that bonus, I see. Well, if anyone could get it, it's you, Saori-san. I'm rooting for you.
hear me, Saru-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akatsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
Starting now, I am number 1 at this bar, and the first rule in customer service is to heap praise on the guest. You can do this, Saori, even if it were my own father sitting there. I must praise him until he becomes putty in my hands.
So, are you the new girl the manager brought in?
You're kind of older than I thought you'd be. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
What club were you at before this?
Oh, I'm usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it? Like some part-time gig? Really?
You treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
Oh, point taken. So, I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool.
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
You little...
Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
Megu! You're gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
I'm going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saru-san, Medu-san, Kuniko-san, we have customers! Let's get to work!
Wow. Time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, the clash of female egos. I think I might actually enjoy this. Me too. I agree with you.
Hello, I'm Megu. Welcome, I'm Kuniko. I'm sorry, nice to meet you.
Oh, sorry, John.
Fuck's sake.
Come, sit here.
Wow, you're beautiful. You're the best of the bunch. Man, I am loving this place.
So, how are you?
How is this happening? Is that what Yagami-san meant by support? This won't help me in the least. In fact, it's doing the opposite. This is harder than I thought.
But, you know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
That's awesome, you killer lawyer, you.
Jeez, why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
Uh-huh.
What's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam? It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
I've heard of it. Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
You passed your stupid bar exam how many years ago now? And you're still bragging about your scores? Seriously?
What?
Sorry, John. You can't talk that way to a customer.
I shouldn't have said that, but Hashina-kun was being such an ass. I couldn't resist.
No, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it. There's so much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
I have to do something to cheer him up. Even though I don't want to compliment him, I must.
I can't believe you became such a high-powered lawyer. Almost nobody has the brains to do that.
Yeah? You think so? That really means something coming from you, Saori-san.
Yeah, from me, specifically? Why is that?
The pain.
What is it? Oh, you want some champagne?
What?
1 bottle of champagne, please, for this fine young man here.
No, wait!
There's our Mr. Big Time Lawyer. So generous. Thank you.
Is it okay if I have some too? What a blessing to have such a great protege.
So, which champagne do you want? The best in the house, of course.
What?
Really? Wow!
Wait, is 1 bottle really enough for the 5 of us?
Genda-sensei, please!
You're right. Let's make that 2 bottles of the premium stuff.
There you go. Now we're talking, Hoshino-kun.
Oh my god. Fine. It's fine.
All right. Now it's a party, ladies.
Really? Thank you!
I do feel a little sorry for Hoshino-kun, but I hope he learned his lesson. I got through that unscathed, but I wish they would just go home already.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love Cabaret Club so much.
Me too, Genda-sensei. Especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night and stay till morning.
Oh, you two know just how to flatter us. So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm. But you know what? Let's do it.
Nice one, boss. You're the best.
Should I let them do this? If they keep drinking like fish, Gendalaw is gonna go bankrupt. But I have to be seen as someone who brings in lots of sales, or else I won't get to meet Akutsu.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on, how about a smile?
Saori-kun, I was thinking if you could be just a bit friendlier, you'd be the belle of the ball.
Do you guys already know Saori-san? You act like you're good friends.
They do seem pretty close, right?
This isn't good. If they find out we know each other, that would be supremely awkward for me. Not to mention it would completely ruin my plan to get a meeting with RK.
I don't know. But would it be so wrong if we did know each other?
Of course not, but this does happen to be our first meeting. Silly sensei.
The first time? Is it really, though?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kumiko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Oh, I mean, that's because...
Something does seem fishy.
This is bad. I guess I need to change gears now.
They're suspicious of us, Hoshino-sensei.
What, Saori-san?
But I just can't seem to control myself. Oh, am I being too naughty?
Hoshino-kun, this is inappropriate. Stop this, now, both of you.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes? You mean Saori-san?
Oh, me too! Wait a minute, what about us?
Oh my!
this up. This is crazy.
Phew. I guess that went well. Now just wait for Akutsu to summon me. Mission complete.
We concede defeat, Saori-san. I'm so sorry we were rude before.
Oh, please. I just got lucky tonight.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too.
I learned a lot, actually. And woo, I drank a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work you did. I bet you barely got any breaks. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while.
He sounds like the Joker.
Thanks to Saori-san.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow. Akutsu-san wants to meet you and show his appreciation, giving you the bonus himself. There's already a taxi waiting outside.
Really? That is so awesome.
No kidding. So the bonus thing is real, huh?
I hope I get one someday.
Total success. Now I'll find out where Akutsu is hiding.
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently it's a surprise. He doesn't just mention it. But I'm sure it's somewhere in Kamurocho. Don't worry. I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't worry, Saori-san. I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down. Maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
Saori-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san.
So this is how Arcade keeps recruiting new members and allies. They keep the hostesses who make money by giving them a fat bonus on some pretty boys.
If you would follow me.
Certainly.
Here she is, Akutsu-san. Tonight's heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here. Let me give you some motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right? Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers? Shirosaki-sensei?
I'm not sure I follow.
This lady lawyer came poking around before.
Except she was trying to find out about Kauai.
You see, when it comes to coverage, we have eyes everywhere. Anybody suspicious gets reported to us fast. Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse. For you.
What the?
Man, you were harder to find than I thought, Akatsu.
Wow. So it's you pulling some of John's strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Akashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. This isn't the whole party.
Huh?
The only guy I really want to fuck up is Soma. I guess I'll have to settle for you losers tonight.
Kaito-san is back!
Couldn't just stay dead, huh?
Nice work, Saori-san. We'll take it from here, but did you ring the gong for us?
What?
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
Yeah, give us something to get the mood going.
Okay, well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Here we go!
We don't get to do it this time. Shame. Yes, we do. Awesome.
Can't run anymore, Akatsu. Can we talk now? Where's Soma? Where's he hiding?
I don't know. He moves around more than I do.
Really? He really just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
Soma can tell when someone's lying. He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
You just don't fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future. He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. Usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's like to be a Yakuza.
Huh. Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
Soma. He somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. No money, not even a word to the bosses. Just up and left.
There's no way you can get away with that.
That's what I thought. I said the same thing to him when he was leaving. I warned him. They'll fucking erase you. The bastard just laughed. He said the plan was finished. No way could they kill him. Then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too and not worry about it.
What did he mean by that?
At that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors. Soma understood that. Sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
Well, the Tojo clan was limping to its grave. Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of arcade. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
Akatsu, Soma's being used by public security. Did you know that?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai and Kamurocho?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Why is he after Kawana? How are Soma and public security linked? Give me something. Doesn't it at least ring a bell?
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit.
Wait. But maybe.
What is it?
Doc, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
Soma working in public security? What do you mean?
Well, public security trains people to become spies, so they can infiltrate and collect intel. Right wing, left wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. You get the picture. They usually try to find a weak spot in people, someone they can turn to their side.
True, public security is an intelligence agency that uses spies all the time, but how is Soma part of that?
So yeah, that's one way to do it. But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes undercover to infiltrate something like a Yakuza organization. What you get is a Yakuza who knows everything about the police and would be super good at sniffing out liars.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover agent?
You heard what this fool said. Soma figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them. You think some street punk's got that kind of foresight? He couldn't, unless he had intel from the law. That'd be a different beast. He'd have to know the Tojo clan and Kamurocho at the back of his hand.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan would dissolve soon.
Yeah. And then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of the Tojo clan to find each other, right? Where public security can easily monitor them. That's why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza?
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another always pops up in its place. This way, public security doesn't have to start from scratch. They can just keep tabs on all the free agents.
But it's mind-blowing that they'd install their own leader.
Sure as hell sounds like collusion to me.
Soma? An undercover public security agent? Shit. We gotta move. Cut the fucking chit-chat.
Why?
He's gonna be fucking listening in on us right now. If he's public security and heard all that...
Get your shit together, Akatsu. What does it matter?
Don't you get it? There's no way he'd want anyone else to fucking know!
Stop shooting!
I think Akatsu's a bit dead.
Damn it. They found us.
Trophy in the mole.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes it.
Did you say something then?
No.
Well, I've heard shouting twice now.
I actually haven't said anything.
It's weird that.
Series of bold moves. However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large. Soma is believed to be a plant from public security, but that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
Chapter 12, to nourish a viper.
So the two shooters were dressed as policemen?
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akatsu.
They couldn't have been real officers though, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to two of his own guys. Regardless of their affiliation, they were there on Soma's orders. Kaito-san's theory is that he's actually a public security agent.
Get this, Todd. In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
Moles, huh?
If this really was public security, I can't believe they'd go so far as murder.
Soma probably thinks he's backed into a corner. Word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honcho will save him. He'd be nothing but a rat. And RK's got plenty of ex-Tojo and want his head for that.
I hadn't considered that.
Those fake cops tried to take us out too. They'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
Hey, you think your office could post some officers' agendas? At least for tonight.
Sure, I can get that arranged.
Shouldn't you guys have protection too, though?
I appreciate the concern. But Kaito-san and Higashi are ex-Yakuza. Not exactly a good mix, you know?
Yeah. Not happening.
You said it. Thanks, but no thanks.
Soma's probably gonna head even deeper underground after all this. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security we need. Then we can do right by Sawa-sensei, and even bring Kawana and Reiko Kusamoto to justice.
Alright, we get it. Let's walk Saori-san back to her office first, though. We'll save the rest for tomorrow.
Good idea. Don't worry, Sawa-san. You should be safe from here on.
What gives, Saori? You change up your look and the guys line up to protect you?
Maybe you should put some effort into it once in a while yourself.
Are you telling me this isn't effort?
Ouch. Let's walk Saori-san back to Genda Law office. We can continue the conversation there.
Yagami-kun, you had it out with Prosecutor Takano the other day, right? Truth be told, he's in a precarious position right now. He only set out to... People are starting to think he was played for an alibi. It's not the best look for our office. Public opinion of us isn't as high as it once was.
With Aniki on your side, you don't need me out there. Besides, I should show up to work sometimes.
Yagami-kun, truth be told, he only set out to not the...
Okay, so they give the same dialogue. That's fair.
When I heard Akatsu was shot, I just froze. All I could think was, what if something happened to Saori-san?
Couldn't spare a thought for us?
Well, we're glad everyone's safe.
Yeah, but Soma got the jump on us. He's a bigger threat than we thought.
What do you mean by that?
We think he's working undercover for public security.
Undercover?
It's a new development. I'm sure it puts a damper on Genda-sensei and Hoshino-kun's big night out.
Huh? Well, I only showed up because Hoshino-kun talked me into it.
You said you wanted to see what it was like in there, too!
Did I really? I don't recall that.
Incredible. If you'll excuse me, I'm looking for change.
To put it lightly, looks like you guys are in for the cold shoulder for a while.
Interesting. If what you say is true, a public security agent is scooping up thugs into RK.
Yeah, and his name's Kazuki Soma. We haven't confirmed it yet. But if he really is an undercover agent, then everything starts to make sense. Public security gets to use RK as their pawns, feed them intel from the streets.
All those scumbags are just working for public security without even knowing it.
That setup is exactly what let Soma and RK grow so successful in the first place. For example, I'm sure the guys who killed Akatsu are RK, but they were definitely decked out in real police gear. Soma's role in public security would make getting that gear easy.
If that's true, we can't trust anyone in uniform now. Should we be concerned about the police downstairs?
Don't worry. They're here thanks to Mafia.
All things considered, can't the police do anything about Soma?
Well, according to public security, there's no one by that name on record. So that's a dead end.
They must have wiped him from their files already.
Soma had to have been in the Tojo clan for 10 years minimum. He and Akatsu were both in the Nikyo consortium. Higashi knows more about that stuff than me, though.
Okay, we'll ask him about it tomorrow then.
Sounds good.
I guess that's it for tonight. Let's head back to the agency and rest up.
I'll reach out to Higashi. We can meet at Charles tomorrow. Hopefully to get some sort of lead on Soma.
Saori-san's glow-up sure was something. But I think she looks great in her work outfits, too. This is the best law office in the world.
We've finally caught a glimpse of our real movement. And public security is a mighty big one at that. Be careful out there.
If Soma truly is working for public security, finding him before he finds us isn't guaranteed. But if we'd captured Akutsu alive, then we could have... It's frustrating.
That's why they killed him off. Knew too much. Just like Sour Sensor. Right.
Why is this always
What a waste.
Okay. So we got 2 that we can do here. Or we do 1. Do these 2. So Crane's health boost level 3. And Snake's health boost level 3 too. Good stuff. We'll let Gold Suit Man off for this time. Oh, my bad. Keep moving it. Sorry guys, sorry guys. Right. Up the stairs we go. Remember in Yagami 1, or Yagami 1, in Judgement 1 we were able to open letters. We're not able to do that now for some reason. Right, rest on the couch. I said to Charles it's time to ask Higashi about Soma's Tojo clan days. Okay. And on that note, we are going to come off. We're on chapter 12, and I think we're on the last chapter. But I could be wrong. Once we do chapter 12, or once we finish the game, then we will be smashing out the school stories and finishing up any other stuff we need to do. I've really enjoyed playing this game. There could be a long way off yet, but this game has been incredible. You know, it has been a great experience. I've really loved to play it, to be honest. Chat request. Yeah, these are still unable to be done. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to go into what happened in this game, guys. I'm going to split it up into different segments. It's been another good and, intriguing game. Another death in this one was a Kutsu right at the end there. I don't know if any more are going to be coming. I did kind of predict his death because he knew too much, and Soma is the type of person to snake anyone. Doesn't matter how long you've known them, how close you are to them. Once he is done with that person and he has no use for that person, like he said in the past, he fucks them off and kills them off, and that's, he's like basically he was well, I'm playing it in 2023, so this game obviously was done in 2021, so he's a joker anyway. He's like a joker, very unstable, does it for fun, gets a kick out of it. He's that type of person that would kill someone and find it hilarious or find it funny, instead of actually doing it for a reason. He would just do it for the sake of it and get a kick out of it. So like a psychopath in a way. But yeah, anyway, we have got Soma left, unless a new well, we've got a big boss as well. That's also in the secretary in the public sector, or public security. Like I think it's the same thing, but could be wrong. Well, in the public security, we've also got that guy that was in the meeting. So that's two people, Soma and that guy. Don't know if we're going to be fighting him at the end or not, I don't know. But Akutsu's out of it anyway. He's been killed off by Soma's underlings, would you like to say, his minions, because they found out that Soma was actually public security. So obviously he knew too much and he got killed off. Sawa Sensei, on the other hand, that was a surprise, to be honest. I thought she would have been safe, but we are already in the know with that, Obviously it's a couple streams ago, probably be about 8 parts ago, but anyway, you would have known a long time by now that why she was killed off and who did it. Anyway, I'm gonna come off, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. Peace out.